What's up guys, my name is Stepan and in today's video we're going to go through different types of charts. We'll talk about FTX crisis, what it will mean to Bitcoin chart and what can we expect in next few weeks. Let's start on monthly candles. Guys, monthly candles doesn't seem to look good at all. We broke the structure. We are most likely going to close below previous all-time high, and the closest target we've got right now is this 14k ish target, which is previous closes in previous all-time high. I think this is one of the best levels to watch right now. It is the strongest level, and if you check out my previous videos, I showed you there that there is a likelihood that we would actually break to 14k. I think I talked about it here, and since then we actually broke down. We'll probably close below, and there's a huge chance that we would retest this level and maybe wick even lower, around 12-13k. If we check out weekly, we can see that on weekly we're already broken down. There has been close and we can do nothing about that. Right now we're consolidating around 16,500. I think that's going to go for a while, and there is literally not many levels to trade. So on weekly you don't know what to do, and me neither. But if you check out daily, it's getting more interesting, and I think there are actually some setups you can trade on daily. And as you can see right here, if we zoom in, we can see that there is this beautiful range between the 17,500 and 15,800. I think this is one of the best looking ranges we had in a while. I think it is pretty strong. I've already taken this trade from down here to the midpoint where I sold and made some good gains, around 5% if I'm right. And now there will be more opportunities. What I think is that there is going to one more retest at the upside of the range, and we'll probably hit the middle point before we can start maybe going a little bit higher to range different levels. But for now, I think this is the level we should look at. This is the range, and this is what we want to trade. I will probably trade fake outs around this level and this level. Fake outs will be really strong here. If we close above and the next candle below, I'll definitely short, and the same thing vice versa right here. Now let's talk about FTX, about liquidity, about other different exchanges that went bankrupt, and much more. Now let's talk about FTX, other platforms that were liquidated, about liquidity in general, are there any money, hedge funds, and much more. Let's start with FTX. As you guys know, FTX went bankrupt a few days ago. It was really interesting watching it on Twitter. No one really expected that, me neither. I didn't think it was possible that a big exchange like this can bankrupt in one single day after just few messages between CZ and SBF. What FTX did was really unethical, and like it was also illegal. But yeah, SBF was one of the guys I thought was for crypto and didn't really need that much money, but this was my opinion. And as we see, SBF is one of the guys who just wanted as much money as possible, and for that he decided to send almost all of the money from exchange customers to hedge fund called Alameda. You probably heard of it. It was one of the biggest hedge funds in crypto, and a lot of people traded this fund, and I think it was a great strategy to copy what they do. The CEO of Alameda was Caroline. You probably heard of her too. She was a little bit, let's say, different about her trading strategies. You probably watched the video on Twitter where she said that they don't use stop losses and stuff like that. Also, one really interesting thing is that they used exchange, which was rigged for them. That means that they had it easier to trade, they had better fulfillment prices and everything, and even though all of the facts we can consider, they still lost $10 billion from FTX customers. Of course, this couldn't hold forever, and as we see right now, FTX is down. With FTX, a lot of other exchanges got to the same situation because people started to look a lot. Even Crypto.com has some speculations right now what they do with their money. As you probably know, they've got like 20 to 30% of their hodlings in Shiba Inu. They also sent a lot of ETH from their customers to different exchanges, and they said it was a mistake, but they said it after it was found. Another thing I want to talk about today is liquidity in markets. Are there any more people trading it, hedge funds? Probably yes, but it doesn't look that well in terms of hedge funds. A lot of guys just stay out of the market right now because they don't feel comfortable trading it after what Alameda did. If one of the most professional and biggest hedge funds in the world couldn't make money out of crypto market and went bankrupt, they don't want to do it because they're less likely to not fail. A lot of money was burned in FTX. A lot of big guys had most of their trading portfolio on FTX because it was really cheap and everyone trusted it. So a lot of big people lost their money there, and for that reason not so many people trade right now. They maybe took a pause from trading because we were really low and not much movement is going on. Also, big funds are out, so it means that we will probably stay around, let's say, under 20k for some time, and it's not really likely to break above again and start any bull market rally. At least for next few months, I would say that we will just keep going sideways, and it is a good idea to trade ranges and maybe just stay out of a market because there are not so many money you can make right now. What I would recommend to do right now is to chill out a little bit, maybe take some trades if you see a good setups, but don't watch the chart so often. You won't see anything, any movements, nothing at all. So just stay out of the market, trade if you see really good setup, but you won't make as much money as in bull market on when the market is volatile. I think some bad news are going to come in next few weeks too. There could be news about FTX that more money was lost. Maybe another big exchange like Crypto.com is going to crash. We don't know. So those are the news that doesn't seem really good and probably won't help us to go up. But any good news like last CPI didn't do much at all. If you check out CPI, it was bullish for markets. S&P went up and crypto did only few percent, maybe not even that, and after just few hours it went back to red candles. Altogether, let's just say that market's going to go sideways. FTX sucked. A lot of coins going to fail because no liquidity is going to come for them. Bitcoin will probably go to 14k at some point after a few weeks going sideways. And that's probably it for markets right now. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.